Hello, my gorgeous friends. I'm your friend Kevin, and this is your Divine Daily Blast. Here we go. We are in Angel Numerology number 3 day today. Works with the Three of Cups, the Hermit, the Moon card. It's a little bit like going into yourself and picking up that gentle guidance from the Ascended Ones. That's Ascended Masters, past loved ones, those that are in spirit that remind us that everything's fine, everything's okay. Just keep on the journey, whether you enjoy it, whether you are inspired by it or activated by it. This is indeed a journey. The three energies about being artistic and creative, also inspiring yourself with your imagination. Have fun, be playful. It would be a good idea to get into meditation, which is what I've been doing today. I found a lovely YouTube channel that just had nothing but divine, energetic, universal music. I got lost in it, thanking the universe for all the blessings, thanking, life, and just in a state of just grace and gratitude. That's why I'm on here a bit late today, sorry. Anyway, let's move on. We've got the moon in Aquarius today. The planets are lining up in a way that's dreamy and productive all at the same time. So imagine your dream future and think about how you can make it happen. Good ideas will arrive quickly today. If you're in that mindset, if you're in a lollygag mindset where you really don't know or worry about what's going on, well, then you're in that mindset. I'm in the mindset of minimalizing all the things in my home. Looking at things, have I used it, seen it, worn it, got it, what have you, and then it's either going to be discarded or it's going to be donated. This is the beginning of a new era for everybody on the planet in all of our lives, which is why there's all this turmoil going on. You're either part of the turmoil or you're part of the evolution, not revolution. We have to have a revolution. We have to revolt before we can evolve. Got it. Done. My isms today. I'm allowing in more blessings of love, money, abundance, health, wealth, romance, joy, fun, laughter, all of the good feeling stuff, my friends. Get it in. Put it in a bucket. See, ooh, that feels good. Ooh, that feels good. There's a friend of the channel that has an angel jar or some kind of jar, uplift jar or upbeat jar. It's a bunch of positive words that she pops in a jar. And every time she wants to feel uplifted, she wants to feel abundant, she wants to feel joy, she wants to have a little change in the kiki feelings, she puts her hand in the jar, pulls a word out. That's the vibration she works with. Now, this lovely jar she showed everybody last week on a call was all adorned with glittery things, with sequins, with all sorts of stuff. And I think she called it an angel jar. I'm not really sure. Anyway, that's that. Something you can get into. That's using creativity, imagination, all of the feel-good stuff. I'm creating and attracting and manifesting. Oh, yes, I am. Every day of the week, every minute of the day. If I'm not creating, if I'm not attracting, not manifesting, which we're always manifesting, then we're meditating, going in. If you go within yourself, you will never go without anything. Lean in, let the universe help you. Message from Archangel Zadkiel. Archangel Zadkiel is the keeper of the violet flame, along with, her name escapes me now, but there's a bunch of them. Saint Germain is one of them. The holy amethyst, there you go. As the Archangel of Forgiveness, I can free you from unhealthy ties to the past that keep you living in joy. When we are digging into unhealthy ties, thoughts, feelings, people, places, situations to the past, we've got to give it up. We've got to say, oh no, hell no. I forgive all prior conflicts in my life. I release the past in favor of peace and healing. That is where we need to go. Dump it, lock it, burn it, let go of it, because it just holds us back. It is a little bit like a dangly wheel. It's just wobbling around, not doing anything. Cut the ties to things that are not creative or productive in your life. If it's not serving you, dump it. And that, unfortunately, can include some people. There are people that are full of judgment. We see it all the time, moaning and groaning. Negative news seems to be a high dollar item because people want to point fingers and lay blame, and other people want to just tune into all of that. It can be exhausting. Try to give all of that up. Hathor, wonderful light activator. She's accelerating the brilliance in all of us, and she's asking each and every one of us to stand in our light. She's also known as the goddess that helps the souls transition into the light. So she's encouraging us this week to set our sights higher than we've ever set them before. You get a theme here. Sky beings, Hathor, the deities, the goddesses, the ancient Egypts are all showing up because they realize and understand we signed up for this great transition. The outer planets have all changed signs. There's a new energy coming. Time, calendars and clocks are not working the way they used to work. Think about it. Sometimes space reality goes slower. Other times space reality goes quicker. We can't determine which parts go fast or which parts go slow. So we have to stay in the present and process what's happening. You can sort of take a little nap, which feels like 5 minutes, and you wake up 2 hours later. That's time collapsing. You can be on a journey somewhere and get distracted, and it's the journey was meant to take 15 minutes. It's now taken an hour and a half. That's time collapsing. If you want to manage that kind of time-space continuum, which is what I'm calling it, get a hold of Archangel Metatron along with Archangel Michael. As we move forward, we're going to be learning about that. We're going to be learning when our time is being best used and when it's not being best used. Right now, our time is not being best used digging into the negatives. I don't know how that helps. And the more we dig into the light, the more the lightness, the joy, even the physical lightness, even the lightness in what we're consuming. You know, back in the day, people sat down to big, thick, heavy meals, stodgy food. That's been a while since people have gotten into that. Now, you know, we've got a new wave of, I want light, I want raw, I want natural food sources, I don't want processed, stodgy stuff. All of that stuff is changing. I hope I'm making sense to you. Let me know in the comments if I am. So basically, Hathor's telling us to reach for the sun, reach for the good stuff, basking our own brilliance. And now, she's also saying if you held back on expressing any of your talents or bringing your light information that will support your growth, now is the time to bring those things to the light of day. Spread your light, spread your joy, spread whatever makes you happy. If you've been holding back on a project or waiting for the right time to move forward, well, the time, my friends, is right now. The wheels are turning in your life, and your life is moving quicker than a light train. There you go. Light beings or sky beings, they work with the winged ones, getting us to see things from a bigger perspective, a higher perspective, a lofty perch, if you will. Thank you, sky beings, for helping me see things differently. Get a theme here. Our entire evolution on the planet, people, places, situation, things, even the dogs are saying yes down there if you can hear them. All of it is all changing. We've got to be creating, attracting and manifesting in a good way, allowing in the blessings of love, money, abundance and health. We've got to let it in. We've got to open it up like a lock gate. Let the water rush in. Clean it. Do it. If you don't need it, dump it. Every person, place and thing on this planet is interconnected with love. This comes from Louise Hay. It is her activation for Monday, January the 19th, 2026. Fabulous. Beyond fabulous. Amazing. Fantastic. All of the above. Now, I pulled 7 cards yesterday for the week ahead. You can get that the week ahead in tarot with Kevin from the 18th of January through the 24th of January. This is the card for today, Monday. It is the Four of Wands, comes from Ciro Marchetti's deck. Fantastic deck. I'm learning a lot from reading it and reading his interpretation of it. He was an artist. He also pulls apart the ancient myths and legends of tarot, weaves in some of the traditional and adds his own take to it, which I absolutely love. So, this surreal image on this card suggests traveling, like a traveling carnival, like a bunch of gypsies, just dancing and singing and having a good time. A county fair, if you will. In the center of this card is it's a merry-go-round. Like you can see it, like this merry-go-round in the middle of it. The Fool, which is the beginning of the Major Arcana card, also known as a Dreamer, appears at the front of the structure, and an enigmatic figure is seen peering out from beneath the canopy, like this. See it right there? Looking out from underneath the canopy of the carousel. So, fireworks exploding into the night. What else we got going on in here? A structure, the 3 step-like platforms at the bottom here, right here where the 4 is. And the entire arrangement, structure and steps and fireworks floats in the sky between 4 humongous dragon-topped wands. Now, 2 of the dragons face each other. The other 2 are rearing up their heads, looking up to watch the fireworks. The gathering energies in this card and the energy of this card are kind of like culminating from the previous 3 cards. They're bursting forward. Everything is running on all 4 cylinders. If it's a business, it's been growing and making money. If it's a painting, it's taking shape on the canvas. If it's an author, it's generating the pages for a mighty book. The figure in red might represent wild. The figure in red would be our enigmatic person. Hang on, try to get closer. Peering out from underneath the canopy. He might represent the wild, untamed energy that's been harnessed in the present moment. Now, if you're talking in astrology, we've got the sign of, where is it? I can't see it now. I saw it yesterday. The sign of Venus. Oh, here we go. The sign of Venus, which is this one right here on top of this wand. See it? And the sign of Venus is in Aries, which is represented on the other big old wand right there in the front. This is creating an environment to your liking, which is all about Venus, in a very direct and forceful way, which is Aries. You get it? Venus is about love and like and attraction and good stuff, good life feeling. Aries is about let's get on with this, do it right now, or forever hold your peace. You get that? So it's about looking at things from a higher perspective, showing your brilliance, getting on with it, stop lollygagging, like, whoa, chakalaka, we are moving forward. And who cares if the bill comes in on Thursday? Just tell the universe, this is coming in, we need to pay it. All that kind of stuff. You've got the ability, you've got the way to manifest it. All right, fairies everywhere. Come forward, come hither. Bring us a blessing for today that ties all of this together. I set the intention to see, feel, hear, and to know your sacred words, your playful words, your loving words, and to project a message out to the world that will enlighten, inspire, and heal everybody today, right now, this minute. What does this say? Prosperity. All right. We all want to be prosperous. Every single one of us on the planet. Now here we've got our fairy queen of prosperity. She's wearing red, action. She's pouring coins out of an urn. And she's basically saying, what are you dithering about and withering about? This is not a time to be, wow, I don't have enough. What am I going to do? She said, pick up your voice, pick up your heart, pick up your soul, and know that you've got it. You've got it. Whatever's out there in the world, there's plenty to share. Know that you're already prosperous. Prosperity is all of our birthright. And this noble fairy queen wishes you infinite prosperity. She's saying that life is a cornucopia of goodness. And you need only to declare prosperity on your own, as your own, like, thank you, universe, for bringing me all that I need, and then some. I am worthy of all my heart's desires, and it's already on the way. These are affirmations you say to yourself, lifting up your vibration, matching the energy that brings it to you. You're wholeheartedly deserving of all of these things. And this fairy queen reminds us to be generous with the affluence that's coming our way. Share it, give it. Be in full knowledge that it flows out. It flows in, it flows out, it comes in, it goes out, just like the ocean does on the beach. Whatever you give out is going to come back to you. If you have been generous with your time, with your love, with your wisdom, with your help, then it's coming back. If you've been generous financially, help people out when they're down, it's going to come back to you. We're born abundant in this world. We're born prosperous in this world. It is our natural state of being. Prosperity is an energy. It's just like a thought. So if success appears with this card, which it really does, all these cards talk about success, giving up conflicts, all the rest of it, that's also energy. It's asking us to be open to the success and the prosperity that's coming. So are you ready to receive beautiful blessings that await you? And if you are ready for all of this, then declare it, claim it. Yes, 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 I'm ready for it. I'm going to do it. There's no doubt about it. Keep these images, keep this energy buoyant above the waterline. Don't try to get sunk down with the masses that are claiming debauchery or claiming, I did it. I swear I did it, hand on heart, 2 years ago, 2023, 24, in that period. It was like I couldn't get from underneath the debt. I couldn't get from underneath the woes. I couldn't get from underneath the feeling that I'm drowning in. It was like never enough money wasn't coming in. That's what my story was until the end of 2024 into 2025. I changed the story. I had to change what I was saying. I had to change how I was thinking and feeling. Did it miraculously alter my finances? No. However, it stopped the whining and the whinging. The whining and the whinging wasn't out in the world, it was inner. It was in my mind, in my thoughts. It was bringing me down. It was causing like depression. And slowly, I began to lean into the universe. And slowly, there was a trickle of income. It's gushing, but it's okay. I'm no longer thinking, feeling in the mind of poverty. Those thoughts and those feelings and that energy was placed upon my plate by people that were in that, people that raised me, people that were around me when I was little, people everywhere were coming from that place. Grandparents, parents, all came out of the Depression, World War II. That was their story. And somehow the dust of that story landed. Little messages when you're, a child, and you begin to believe it. You begin to believe that this is it. You can only have what you have, and don't waste this and that and that and that, all of it. So changing my own story, living in abundance, living in the fact that I'm doing this by myself. I share the story. I walked into the country at 22 years old with one suitcase and $200. And I've accomplished quite a lot in the 41 years I've been here. Quite a lot. Then when I think about that, I also then say, well, there's nothing stopping you now. If you've done it before, you'll do it again. Right, my friends, that's it. Enough about my personal journey. Sharing it with you because some of the things we're saying, thinking and believing are showing up. They're showing up to show us to change it. Right, my friends, that's it from me. See you tomorrow. Bye for now.